Hello YouTube, my name is Tim. I thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, so I just uploaded, or I just made my video on the more complicated method for Rockstar to make GTA a more friendly game. I don't know if I'm going to upload it or not, but I just made the video. If it is uploaded, and I did decide to put it up, it's like 30 minutes long. Go fucking watch it. Annotation will be either here, or there'll be a link in the description. Or if I'm too lazy to do that and I forget, just go and fucking go to my last video. It's not a hard system to fucking do. But this is literally the bare bones minimum of what we're asking for. This is what everybody will benefit from and what everybody would want. Nobody is against this. If you're against this, go fuck yourself. All right? It benefits, it not just benefits role players, but it benefits everybody else. There are no cons to this system. Sorry, I got a fucking Skype message. I was wondering who it was. There are no cons to this at all. All right. If you can list a con, I'll more than happily destroy it because it's fucking horseshit. Number one, the ability to turn cops off in the interactive menu, just for yourself, not for other players. You can't dictate what you do to other players, so you can hold the back button, go down to turn police off/on, and then set it to off or on for just yourself in a normal game. This is a good way to, instead of making this whole second lobby thing like it was in GTA 4, it can make it so that you can join up in pursuits with the AI police while playing with your buddies. So like, let's say your friend has wanted level and you're role playing as a cop, you can turn the wanted level off so you can go pursue your friend with the other AI cops. Also, doing this will make it so that you cannot rob convenience stores, you cannot get simian vehicles, you can't do shit that would earn you money, uh, and uh, get you cops. Now, a couple of things. Uh, you can't use this method to get the cops off you. If you have a wanted level, this will not turn the cops off. You will not be able to disable this mode once the cops are on you. You will not be able to enable this mode. This would pretty much destroy the cops turn blind eye thing off, which is perfectly fucking fine. It's a shitty system. Actually, no, it's a fantastic system. It should just be extended. Alright? I like the idea of cops turn blind eye. I like the idea of, hey, you can't aim your gun at other police officers. You can't start killing other cops. You can't do crazy shit. I mean, you do crazy shit, but you can't do super crazy shit. Uh, Yet you can also uh, you can turn off the cops and do all that and roleplay out really, really fun. I like that system. You can also make it so that if you enable this mode, you have to spend money. That's perfectly fine. Also, just give us the ability to turn the police off for an extended, like in fact, an unlimited amount of time, with consequences such as you cannot even, you can make it also so you just can't earn money. Period. You can't go after lesser kill targets. You can't take down smuggler planes. Uh, you can't go after crate drops. I think they're called. Hell yeah. Well, I think that'd be pretty cool to go after crate drops. You can still go after gang attacks. Gang attacks are different because you can just those don't really earn you a wanted level unless you're really really out in the open, etc. etc. Um, so that would be cool. Do that. That's if you will not do anything but one thing, do that. If you're only willing to do one thing, do that. We can take care of everything else in the roleplay community. Just give us the fucking ability to turn the cops off for ourselves. For the love of God. Alright? This is the one thing that everybody fucking would benefit from. Machinima makers would benefit from this. Other players would benefit from this. Role players would benefit from this. People having fights, like crew battles in the middle of the city, would benefit from this. People who want a fighter jet would benefit from this. The ability to turn off the military, or, the cops would also make sense. The military turns off, makes so you can grab fighter jets. Would it be easier? Yes. But then again, there's already a fucking glitch to get a free fighter jet. Really, just by using the 1v1 system. Um, that's just one thing. The next thing, the ability to buy and customize police vehicles. I'm a broken fucking record. The GTA community is a broken fucking record. Everybody has asked for this. Alright? There is no fucking reason why you should not have the ability to do this. Now, that's actually an understatement. There is a reason. It kind of destroys immersion and destroys the credibility of the game when you see a fucking pink or solid gold um, LSPD police interceptor driving around the city trying to catch other criminals and players. I get that. That's true. But it equally destroys immersion when you see a solid gold plane being escorted by Hydra jets, and those Hydra jets are being flown with guys in short shorts and a military helmets. There is no fucking difference, in the immersion destroyed both fucking ways. All right, all right. The next thing, the ability to buy cop uniforms. Oh yeah, actually, let me go back to the really quick customize the cop car thing. Add some more vehicle types, like cop vehicle types. There are only four, and they're all kind of boring. I mean, I know that there are technically more. Like you can get the Crown Victoria and all that, but really there are four main ones that will respond to you. The SUV that I'm driving right now, the sheriff cruisers, the sheriff, the sheriff fucking SUVs, and then the FIB SUVs. I know that there's a park ranger and the Crown Victorias and the SWAT trucks and all that, but they don't really respond to you. I mean, the SWAT truck kind of does, but it's not really. It's really just for roadblocks. Every once in a while, the guy making the roadblock will get into the truck and follow you, but it's not really a response vehicle. Add some more types. Like if you don't want to make more, fine, but give us the ability to just kind of go and, um, you know, uh, what's it called? Give us the ability to buy like Crown Victorias and the unmarked cop cars and the undercover F5E Buffalo and the fucking and all that other shit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with those vehicles. They're great vehicles, and they're just not used in online. I mean, I know people who haven't even played the single player of GTA Online, only the single mission to go on to online. Uh, and all the potential is wasted in single player. I mean, it would be so cool to see some of those cars return to GTA Online, and everybody. I think everybody would love that. And on top of that, if you're able to customize, like, imagine the FIB Buffalo um, with an enforcer push bar, like on the sheriff SUVs and the LSPD cruisers and all that. Think of that, plus maybe um, some search lamps on the side on the mirrors, and fucking just think about that for a second. It'd be sick. I mean, I know it's not much that needs to be added on it, but it just makes the car look cooler. Same with this thing. Imagine this thing with search lamps and a RAM bar, but also appearing unmarked. Even better, think of a fucking like blue and black, um, yeah, what's it called, interceptor, like police interceptor sedan. That would be pretty sick, also. They're unlimited fucking badass looking realistic type colors and stuff that you can add on these cars. Now, if you don't really want the ability for us to make solid gold cop cars, I understand that. I respect that. Maybe make it so that you have to choose more realistic colors like blue and red. Um, or maybe not red, but because I don't think red is really used by any police departments, but like, blue and white and black. Maybe make specific liveries that we can have on the cars that kind of dictate the colors we have on it. So we can't choose our own colors to choose preset liveries. Now, I think that would suck dick, but hell, it's better than fucking nothing. Um, you know, that would still be sick. Maybe the ability to take off the light bars on the top and make some cars undercover. Undercover, like imagine the LSPD Cruiser undercover without a light bar on the top. That would be sick. Uh, the ability to buy cop uniforms, military outfits, SWAT outfits, new uniforms, FIB outfits, etc., etc. Um, honestly, I'm not saying to make an entire reskin of, make us have the ability to reskin our characters to look like the preset LSPD officers and all that. But if you can have the ability, if Rockstar, if you guys can actually fucking make like a 200 layers of clothing, a bunch of different outfits, in the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 DLC, and I know that the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 DLC is coming out um, either now or soon, so I'm actually going to restart my Xbox right after this and see that. But if you can make that many clothes and whatnot for this game, that would be so cool. Think about it. I mean, think about. I don't know why I said so cool. I don't know why I said that, but what I meant to say was if you guys can make all those, clothing options stuff, those 300 clothing options, why can't you make a couple of LSPD uniforms? Maybe add more accessories, like when you go to the accessories tab, you have the option of going to inventory accessories, and there are more things like gear 1, gear 2, gear 3. And gear 1 is, let's say, like batons and a holster. Um, and or even better, you have the ability to go to like a clothing store, put a holster on your outfit or whatever, and maybe put a baton and a duty belt, uh, and you can put a badge either on like on your shirt or jacket, or you can put it on your belt. So undercover players or players who are playing like without specific uniforms could have like their badges on their things, so like when they're doing role play things, they can do that. Uh, that would be so cool. I mean, everybody would love that. That'd be sick. Like, there'd be other. Even if you're not a role player, think about having like a badass holster on your, excuse me, on your shirt, and maybe like a baton. And when somebody comes up to you, you can pull out the baton and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, step back, or I'm gonna beat your ass with my fucking nightstick." That'd be sick. You know, there are even other YouTubers. I think it's Mr. Boss for the Win, who even wears cop uniforms. So he would fucking. I'd assume that he would love this type of shit. Um, now the one last thing that I can think of. Oh yeah, two more things. One more. The next thing I'm gonna say is the ability to add uh, liveries and also sirens. Lights and sirens to um, to civilian cars and motorcycles. I mean, come on. Think of the Zentorno with a fucking light bar on top. Uh, and a LSPD livery. Just think about that for a minute. That'd be sick. Um, I'm really making this video. I'm never mind. Sorry for that. Just think about that for a second though. Or even better, if you're more of like the typical role player like me, think about taking uh, a Buffalo S, putting a light bar on the inside, putting the search lamps, having those cool LSPD like tires on the cars, and going out for a patrol in your cop uniform. And you see some guy on the highway and you're like, "Hey, motherfucker, stop right there!" And you flick your sirens. Speaking of sirens, the next thing I want to say is give us the ability to have different types of sirens. Now, I don't mean like, oh, you can press the left stick in and you get your sirens or whatever, but I mean make it so that when we press the button, maybe if we press it twice or something, there may be a code that goes on. Maybe if you press the sirens twice, the lights themselves stay on, but the flicker happens. So let's say when I press it twice, it makes a small sound for a second, and then they just turn off. Make it so maybe you flick it like that, and your lights stay on, but your sirens go off. And if you honk the horn, your sirens actually go back on. You can hear the sirens temporarily. That would be really really cool. I guess there's somebody who wants to join my crew. Probably, yeah. I'm gonna check that later. Um, but messages. Oh, it's a voice message. I was just checking my smart glass app. But that would be pretty cool because I know that there are a lot of role players out there who don't like having to pull somebody over and the loud sirens going over the whole time. When in real life they would just have I think it's code 2 is the actual thing. That's what it's called. But they would just kind of flick the sirens once and then the lights themselves would stay on. That would be cool. Um, As I said, if you honk the horn, then the siren goes on and all that shit until you let go of the button, and then you just press it again to turn the siren off completely. That would be really really cool. I think a lot of people would like that. Also, it'd be a nice little feature that they can add into the game. And the last thing, I know I said two things before, but I'm going to go with a third one because I'm cool like that. The third thing is the ability to go inside the LSPD station. Now, they closed this off in the last DLC, and a lot of people, and me included, I got hit hard by this. I got so upset. I thought that that was an Easter egg. I thought that was so cool. The ability to go inside the LSPD station, the Mission Road Police Station, right here on my right. That was the coolest thing. That was really just the coolest thing that GTA ever had, and I honestly thought that Rockstar was starting to care about what we were asking them to do. Because that was something that we've all asked for. I was using this base every single day with my crew. Um, we would run inside, we would get geared up, we would have our little thing. Uh, but no, they had to lock the door, and that really, really sucks. Now, if you don't want to open every single cop station, sheriff station, even the park rangers, that's fine. Just give us the ability to have one or two cop stations. And hell, even the ability to maybe buy the garages at them. That way we can store our specific cop vehicles in the little garages. Like, you can make a 10-car garage specific for police stations, Like, if you go over here, see these two little rooms right here? Maybe set it up so that you can actually buy these two garages. You can go inside and you can have, like, cop vehicles and whatnot here. Um, or down there or whatever. You can buy these little garages here, and you can store any vehicle you want down there, but it's specifically set up for. It's really more aimed towards the role players who want to have a second garage or a fourth garage just for cop vehicles. That would be really cool because I actually use I have three separate garages. One has my personal vehicles, one has my military, and one has my police. That would be very, very cool and very, very welcome addition to Grand Theft Auto Online. I would definitely pay a couple of million for a garage like that, especially since it'd be in high demand. Um, Another thing. Oh no, no more. I just want to go back to the whole being able to go inside the police station. I just when we saw that, we were so happy. But then when you guys closed it down, we realized that you didn't care. You didn't really listen to what we said. You just went off and did your own thing, and you just forgot to close it, which really hurt a lot. We were really open to the idea of being able to go inside the office. Hell, the police station. I even had my own office. The police station, the little what the hell is it called? The the office, the captain's office. I used that. That was my office. In my crew, anyway. When I was playing with my crew, it was obviously when I went to an open lobby. If nobody was occupying it, it still would be. But if somebody else was occupying it, we'd respect their space since they were there first. But we used that. That was the coolest thing you guys ever added into GTA Online, in my personal opinion. Um, Besides the tactical gear is still really sick, and heists are pretty cool also. But just this DLC, these 5 added things, would shut thousands of people, millions of people up about the whole, give us the ability to store cop cars and all that. It would shut all of them up. It would make people happy. It would make GTA's longevity longer, like the amount of time that this game is still played for. It would improve that because role players would start to flock this game. Role players who play like Arma and stuff would start to play Grand Theft Auto with their friends. They would start to do their little role plays and all that. And on this game, wow, this video has been going on for 18 fucking minutes already. I wanted this video to be 5 minutes long, but I'm sorry for that. I'm just gonna upload this one, not the other video. Um, I might upload both. I don't fucking know. I'll figure that out. But yeah, that's my thing, and that's a lot of other people's things. A lot of people want this. This is not one or two people. This is not a minority. This is a majority of people would be open to this and welcome this with open fucking arms. Holy shit, I'm flying like a bird. And I got hit by a truck. um, but that's just about it, guys. And please, I don't like saying like my video or send my video off. But if you would leave this video a like so that more people will be able to see it. I know, I sound like, one of those other YouTubers who just kind of do this for money. I don't make any money off of YouTube, and I don't really care about the success of this channel. I more care about where GTA is going and trying to create a roleplay community out of it. The reason why I'm asking for likes on this video is so that more people maybe watch this, and more people watch this and might be able to send this to Rockstar, or maybe they can develop their own ideas on their own videos and upload them in hopes that Rockstar would maybe listen to the community if they thought a majority of people would want this instead of minority. But that's just about it. Please, please, I don't like asking more, and I'm going to say it again. Please leave this video a like. And also, please do me a favor and send this to Rockstar. I really, really hope that Rockstar's willing to stick it out for the 20 minutes that this video is, how long the 20 minutes are. I really, really hope so. I mean, I can't force it, of course, but that would just be really cool if they would listen. And I guess I'm just going to go with one more thing. that I know a lot of people, because I just remembered that one of my friends is complaining about this, and I know a lot of other people who have previously. There are not really a lot of open spots in GTA. There are no open really buildings and stuff. There are a few, like the airport has a few. I think they have 3 or 4 at the airport. The metro station is pretty cool, but there are no actual enterable buildings. And what I think the reason why is because the map is so much bigger than Liberty Cities. Liberty Cities, a lot of the data went to a small confined space, which gave them the ability to open up larger areas. Um, but I'm not sure how true that is. I'm just gonna go off and say I'm just gonna guess that. But if they can do us the big favor, maybe making a few more openable structures, such as maybe humane labs or something like that, something that we can actually enter. Uh, it would give role players also another like, for example, another thing that we would like. Maybe open up like a complex or something, or like a hotel or something, where you can go in, kind of like those big X buildings, those buildings that look like X's, in the projects of Liberty City, where there were a lot of openable rooms. That was really cool for role players because I knew a lot of my friends who would live in those structures. Now that might not necessarily be necessary because we have viable apartments and stuff, but I'm just saying it would be cool because also as the police crew members of mine, they would have like a building to raid as SWAT. Um, I mean, as I said, it's not really a requirement. We're not begging for it, but it would be a very very welcome feature. Just a few more enterable structures in Grand Theft Auto Online. It would be very very welcome. But that's just about it, guys. I really, really hope you enjoyed. I really hope you like this video, and I really hope you send this to Rockstar. I don't know how to make it so that Rockstar automatically gets this every time somebody likes it. I don't know how to do that, but maybe the more people who actually watch this video, the more listen to Rockstar. Uh, Before all of you guys are all like, oh, I'm not going to send this to Rockstar because there are going to be other people who do. Listen, whenever somebody makes a video and says to send it to somebody, nobody actually sends it to the person, and the reason why is because they just passed off to somebody else. If every single person who watches this video sends it to Rockstar, they will understand how much we want this. If every single individual, you, including fucking you, uh, leave, I'm not gonna say leave this video a like. I already said it before, but not. I was gonna go that way. But send this video to Rockstar, they will see that people want this, and they might actually add it. Rockstar is very secretive and doesn't really take suggestions all that much, but maybe this is the one thing they might bend on since everybody's been asking for so long. That's just about it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful day, and I will catch you later. Peace.